ダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい
What's up, gamers? Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm back. Hello. Today, I'm here to talk about anime. You know, what, do you mind? Excuse me? My dog, what is he doing? Yeah, I'm here to talk about anime. You know, the thing that everyone is somehow into nowadays. I've been into anime for quite some time now. I mean, just look at my shirt. Oh, shh. Okay, we're good. I mean, just look at my shirt. It screams anime. I wish it did scream. That way I could get the f off me. Anyway, as I was saying, I even have posters in my room of some of my favorite shows. I also have a figure and a plush, which you can, you could see up there. You got Rem from ReZero. Got No Face from Spirited Away. We got Nico Yazawa from Love Live. So there you go. I like anime. That shot alone was for Tyler to show off the Nezoberry, the plush. So you're welcome, Tyler. This one's for you. I started to like anime a while back, around 6th grade to be exact. And where if you liked anime, you were immediately cast aside for being an absolutely weird-ass kid. Except me, for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I missed the memo, and maybe people just didn't think I was into anime, but no one really picked on me for liking anime. I got friends that started to recommend me different anime, like Attack on Titan and a lot of the Studio Ghibli movies. The Studio Ghibli movies are my childhood movies. I love them. They were the best. This is starting to slip. That's good. That's nice. Part of my childhood, they were just absolutely great movies, and I have such appreciation for them. They're fantastic. I also watched like the first 50 episodes of One Piece because I wanted to get more into anime, and I thought One Piece was like the hip thing back then, which it was.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Again, I watched 50 episodes. I didn't stop. There was something wrong with me. I kind of stopped after that because it wasn't really getting anywhere. I'm not saying it's a bad show. Just wasn't into it. I'm sorry. That's it. And my absolute favorite Studio Ghibli film was Howl's Moving Castle. It's just an absolutely great movie. I love it. But I would watch Howl's Moving Castle and Ponyo over and over and over and over. It just, until I got sick of it, which I did. And I stopped watching anime until I was in about 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade or 9th grade, one of the two. And I became one of those kids that was like, oh my god, you watch anime? You're disgusting, degenerate piece of shit. I basically grew out of my anime phase, you know. I don't know. It started off with anime, then it ended with anime, and now I'm back into anime. And I've been back into it, like I said, since 8th or 9th grade. Ever since then, I've had such an amazing time watching anime by myself and with friends, and the amount of shows I've watched is just crazy. I've just really gotten into anime over the last couple of years. Binging shows by myself and having watch parties with friends with movies like Lupin the Third and a bunch of other shows like Devilman Crybaby. I've had an absolutely amazing time watching those shows and movies. It's just amazing. It's great. I also like to keep track of the anime I watch on a website called Anilist. Not sponsored or anything. It's just a really cool website. And the website shows how many shows you've watched and how many hours overall you've watched them for, so it really likes to rub in how much of a degenerate piece of shit you are. You also have the many types of people who like to watch anime, starting with the people who watched a bunch of shonen growing up, and then they never stopped watching them. You know, the people who like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, and they'll keep watching them until the day they die. You know, it's their absolute favorite shows. I mean, but who can blame them? They're good shows. Then there are the people that keep up with seasonal anime, like me. I watch seasonal anime. Whenever a new show comes out for the new season, I will most likely be watching it. Whenever a new show comes out, and I think it looks really cool, I'll probably watch it. and I usually keep up with it on a daily basis. I usually find out about these new shows either by looking at the front page of Anilist, the website that I talked about that keeps track of the anime, or by watching Gigux videos. He makes videos about like seasonal anime and overall anime in general. His whole shtick is about anime, you know, so I highly suggest you go watch him because he's got good content. Plus, he already has over like a couple million subscribers, probably? Seems about right. But seriously, I highly suggest you go watching those videos so you can also find out new shows to watch if you're looking for new shows. Then there's the people who watch anime for the plot. You know, the plot. I don't need to say more. Anyways, next, they're the people that watch anime and know every single anime known to man. I'm not sure how they do it. They're just an encyclopedia of just anime. Who knows? I don't know how much time they have on their hands. I don't know how much money they have to keep buying all these products of anime things and light novels and all this kind of stuff. I don't get it. But they're just an encyclopedia of weeb knowledge. As they do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. Then you've got the idol fans. The people that usually watch idol shows and idol shows alone. Kind of like the shonen fans, but they just watch idol shows. So instead of action, they like songs, which I can also respect. My friend Tyler is a big fan of idol shows. One idol show. He's a fan of Love Live. And he's the one who forced me to get the plush. I blame you, Tyler, okay? But it's fine. I think it's a cool plush. But the story behind that is he told me to get it for my room, so I did. Simple as that. It's fun. I like it. And finally, we have the manga readers. Usually, they're the ones who just like to read manga instead of watching the anime. I mean, they can do both, no one's stopping them, but they just prefer the manga. And my friends Johnny, Aiden, and Bishop are usually the ones that like to read manga instead of watching anime. It's fine by them. They just like manga more. They like to read. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of the types of people who watch anime. There's cosplayers, there's people who read light novels, there's people who like to play anime video games. It's just, there's a lot of people that like to consume anime in whatever way they see fit. And they're totally fine for that, you know? And overall, honestly, I just suggest watching anime if you haven't already. And here, I'm gonna tell you guys some of my favorites. I mean, I've already told you guys some of my favorites in the past in a video, but, you know, here you go. I'll tell you more, but this time I'll give a little bit of a description. A Silent Voice, my favorite movie of all time. It's about a deaf girl who gets bullied. What could go wrong? Dun 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 dun. Bruh. Dr. Stone, a Crunchyroll original about the world being encased in stone. The main character has to rebuild the world from scratch. It's pretty cool, and you get to see how many years in advance he can manage to get. Kind of hard to explain, not really, but I just highly suggest you watch it. It's like Minecraft in real life, except real life. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. The president and the vice president like each other a lot, but they don't want to tell each other because they fear it'll make them weak. So both of them try to get each other to confess. It's pretty funny, and I think it's pretty cool. It's a really interesting concept. It's also where the Chica dance comes from. If you guys have seen that online, you know the dun 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 dun. Konosuba. A shut-in NEET gets killed in a very hilarious way, and he can either choose to get reincarnated back on Earth, or he can go to a medieval land where he has nothing, and he has to defeat the Devil King to go back to the life he had. It's not a typical show where he gets transported into another world, also known as an isekai, because usually that character is overpowered. But he's not. He sucks. His party members suck. But somehow they manage to get by, and it's a very hilarious show, which I highly suggest you watch. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Everyone knows the theme song, you know, that show. It's about giant robots defeating giant aliens known as angels, but instead, the creator of the show just was like, depression, and just sprinkled it over top, and now it's a critically acclaimed anime that everyone absolutely loves. And finally, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This one's a bit hard to explain, so I just suggest you just go watch it. It'll make sense when you watch it. It's just hard to explain because there's vampires, and then breathing, and then punching ghosts, and then stopping time. It's weird, but it's a fun show, and I really suggest you watch it. And then you'll be able to understand all those JoJo reference jokes that everyone talks about. Just kind of overdone, but you get it. It's a great show. And obviously, there are so many more shows that I love, but that's enough to explain for now, and shows that you can really get into if you haven't really watched anime. I was planning on going to Anime Expo this year, but as you know, we all know what happened. But that's all I really wanted to say. I absolutely love anime. It's like one of my favorite things to just go home and watch anime and just relax. And it's amazing. I love it. I love it a lot. And that's all this video is about. And that's that. If you guys liked this and you like just me talking about this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, I'm more active on Twitch. So I'm going to put my little Twitch thing right here so you guys can go follow me over there. I'm a lot more active. I do a lot more live streams over there. So please go follow me over there. And then you won't be stuck without content, because I barely make stuff on here. And for those of you who really appreciate my stuff here and have been sticking by me, I really appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Who knows when that will be. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.